Hello Darklings, my name is Sanniz and today we're gonna talk a little about my Spotify, especially my Spotify Wrapped, and of course little other things that have to do with Goth and maybe even reading Spotify in that case. But first we take the intro and see you soon. Hello Darklings, my name is Sanniz and I'm an Eldergoth from Sweden, and today I thought we should talk a little about Spotify Wrapped and then other type of things that has to do with Goth. Yes, not maybe a long video this time, we have to see how long it takes. I haven't thought about it, but it's soon Christmas and I want to do other stuff too, not just recording videos for YouTube channel. But at least we can do this type of things and it's a little fun too. I can tell that Spotify is not always 100% correct because I do listen to music on other type of places too, like YouTube for an example, and that don't show up, and some things I put on repeat on Spotify because I try to see what I like about things, or sometimes it's a favorite song for the moment and that type of thing, so that's why it can be a little wrong too. And many times when I just put on music on Spotify and use one of my lists, I put it on random. So it's up to Spotify how to play. It's not me that picked the songs. So some songs are coming up more often, I've noticed, even if they're in a very big list for hours. And also I want to mention I have a list for 2024 too. If you're interested, I'm going to make a new one for 2025. So they're going to put new music. So if you're interested, you can follow me on Spotify and you can even take a look at my list and see if you like what you hear. But I thought we can start first with Spotify, so Spotify Wrapped. So wait a little and I'm gonna try to make something ready for it. Hello, future me. I want to say I'm sorry I'm not a good YouTuber when it comes to show directly reactions or something like that. But I hope you can take my little more amateur level for it and at least appreciate that I wanted to share my Spotify Wrapped with you. So now we can continue. So here I have set up everything and I think I'm gonna try to also pause if it needs to. So I'm gonna see if I can move a little closer without dropping everything in the floor. And like you can see this is my Spotify Wrapped for 2024. So now we start. Just wait. It said listen for that many minutes during the year, and that was 33% more than the most people in the world. I'm not so sure about that bit. But I don't know why this is. They don't going forward by itself on this thing. Maybe it's too old, but we have to see. And they say my top song was "It Will All Be Red" with "Give My Remains to Broadway." That is a band from Canada actually. And I think it's a nice band. They have this type of post-punk sound behind it. And they're a little bit humorous too, this band, so I think we're gonna go and check them out too. And this would be my top song for the year, and as you see, "It Will All Be Red" is the band from Canada, really Give My Remains to Broadway. And then we got The Night Nail, The Manifolds, Deus Ex Lumina and Dark Ways. Of course I listen to other type of music too, and it's not show up, not even my favorite bands are showing up in this case. It shows little here podcast, but I think it's not right because I've been listening to other podcasts too, and for some reason they not show up. It's only the two ones that I usually listen to. And of course you can see Cemetery Confessions, a Goth Talk podcast that I can deeply recommend to you if you are interested in all type of things that have to do with goth and music and the subculture itself and other things. They say I have changed and also my way to listen to things, and they want to take a look how my music taste was changing during 2024. I was in a goth synthesizer post-punk phase, and I liked music like artists like Terminal Series, Princip Valentine, and Black Doldrums. And I could say that is still going on. It's all about what plays up right now on my thing. And it's not just one thing or one band or whatever, even if it looks like I only listen to a few sometimes. But I promise I'll listen to much more. And in November I was in what they say a cyberpunk vocal dark wave season, and it was about artists like Juice X Lumina, Give My Remains to Broadway, and Casket Cassette. But I promise I'll listen to much more music than that. But here you can at least hear one of my favorite songs that I can listen on repeat many times during the whole year. So I think it's a lot of good music everywhere, but at least they have a little clue what I can be listening to, so we go further and see what more they're telling me. Juice X Lumina was my top artist for this year, at least on Spotify, and they say I was 3% of the biggest fans that's spending 151 minutes together with him. That is not really true, because I listen to other type of things too. It's just that some songs I have put on repeat, or when I searched for a special occasion for them, because I knew he had songs that suited for the things I want to show for the moment. But I also like that he has other goths in the videos. Many of them are even Gothyoutuber's or big on Instagram and that type of things, and he do a lot of great dark wave stuff too. And my top artist was in this, but I would say Sisters of Mercy always be number one for me, but of some reason not on Spotify. So, but I guess I listen to things on other things too, so it not shows up proper here either. But the last is Miasma, and it's actually from Sweden, and it's goth rock, if you want to know. But I can recommend all of those, no matter what. It's both old and new. Yeah. And here to say thanks for this show for this time. Until next time. So this should be both my top artists and my top songs on Spotify wrapped, and I have been listening 9,800 minutes on it. I think it's jumped over some bits, so I'm gonna go through in my phone too to see what I was missing. So be back soon. So that was a bit of my Spotify, but like I said, I listen on other type of places too, and I watch videos on YouTube and a lot of the different things too. And some things like the pods is not really right all the way out, because I have listened to other pods too. I don't know why they don't show up. So that's a little strange, because I know I've been listening to other things definitely more than Spotify's own advice on things. Because I don't know why that came in third place. But as you can see, I use my Spotify, and it's often when I do stuff and I can't watch things, and I listen to like Cemetery Goth Confessions. It's perfect when I do stuff or running around on business type of things in town, and when I need to shop and I'm on my own. So I want that type of company, or just going out for a walk on my own, so I can listen to that type of things and listen to all type of things, new and old songs about goth, about the subculture itself, about how people experience the subculture, or when they grow up, their memories about it, and all type of things that has to do with us. And I hope you enjoyed that bit too. And before we're gonna finish this video, I want also to mention other stuff that has to do with goth that I want to lift up before this year is over, because it's not many weeks left. So I think we need to lift some things up, and I think some I have maybe already talked about before, but like I said, a great podcast is Cemetery Goth Confessions. Check them out, they are awesome. And if you can give some money towards them through different things they say in the podcast and that type of things, so they can let it stay alive, because it costs a lot of money to even run things, even if you don't think so. They put a lot of effort in it and that type of things. So if you can just donate a little bit, that should be great. Another channel that I want to lift up is Angela Benedict, and she's awesome. She's more like the 90s goth, but she have a big knowledge, and she even share how to do it yourself things and other things. And she also know that people don't always have money to buy from independent persons too. So she said it can be okay to do other stuff too. She's also aware that thrift shopping is not what it was once upon a time, even if it's easier in some places. And she also aware that not everyone have thrift shops in the same type of way. So she can understand if you need to go to a fast fashion type of things. But she, like me, also said, think of what you order, buy things smart, so you can use them for a longer time. It's better to buy more simple parts and add accessories to it. And another channel I want to lift up is actually a young person, and it's by Candlelight. And if you want to know a lot of music and that type of things, it's a perfect channel to go, because I promise you, he is adorable and it presents everything. So it sounds so amazing and interesting. So I think go there and check him out. And I would also mention my friend Nightmare Bliss. They are from US and have a channel like me, but also do a lot of different things, not just stuck in this goth box. So if you want to watch things that can be goth, that can be just hauls, that can be makeup, can be dogs, can be Jeep logs, you name it, everything. Go check that out. And the hubby is also an Eldergoth too, so it's very interesting to see that they still have a lot of that type of things there, even if they don't dress goth and that type of things 100% of the time nowadays. And what should we mention more? Vane. I think Vane needs to be talking about too, and that's because Vane is a person that I think should have loved living in the 80s. And I think it's because of the different clothing that show up, accessories, how to put together clothes. You don't have to buy new things. Take what you have. If you have built up a wardrobe with old stuff, use them in a smart way. Create your own stuff. And it's a very unique style there too, for being that young person. And I adore Vane in that type of case. I adore that it's so much different looks, but it's not just about buying the latest or what an influencer told you to wear, and you have to dress in a certain way to be goth enough or whatever. Dress in your own style. Dress as you like to be. And what should we lift up more? Starraven's Gothic Eternity. Yeah, you got a lot of holes there too. Some goths are against that, but not me, because I think it's nice to be able to buy things too sometimes, and you need to buy things even to be creative, because if you don't buy things, it's not easy to just find them for free everywhere to create your own stuff either. So you have to start somewhere, and Starraven is actually very good in creativity too. And recently she did an amazing Krampus too by a nutcracker. You heard it right, a Krampus by a nutcracker. So go and check Starraven too. She's amazing. An amazing artist is also Gothnetic from Canada, doing amazing music, goth rock style, and now have another person involved in this music project. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this plans out. Go and check that out. And I should also want to say, it's so much things I want to lift up, but I can't just blah blah blah, because then you're gonna be bored as hell. But another project from Germany is Midnight Darkwave, and they are always so supportive back too. And they not just do their own stuff, they also share other artists and bands things too on their channel, and especially on their radio live streams and that type of things they do on YouTube. So go and check Midnight Darkwave too. And I think I should end this time too. But if you want to see more things when I recommend different type of stuff, not just an ordinary thing, let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, love to see different type of things, not just about goth, because I'm not just in one box, I'm a person. So I should say subscribe, press the notification bell so you don't miss anything. For all Darklings and returners, love you for your support, you're the best. And give me likes and comment. But don't be rude, because you know, what are you winning on that to be just a nasty person? If you don't like a content, go to another channel that is more for you. Let us others have fun together instead. And else, I want you all to stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. And have a great Gothmas, because that is coming no matter if you like that or not. Till next time. Bye. Love you.